Grace Cordell and I am a true crime podcast host. So I started it during lockdown. I consume so much true crime, be it podcasts or TV, films. And I think in the podcast sphere, I noticed that not all of them, but quite a lot of them were perpetrator focused. You hear of Ted Bundy, you hear of the big serial killers. But I really felt like there was something missing in terms of like victim focused material. I definitely want to know about the crimes that are happening. I think that's quite fascinating and interesting, but these people are real people and they had lives, and I wanted to create content that focused mainly on the victims. The first thing is identifying a case. So I tried to focus on cases that are slightly lesser known, also cases that I feel like I can add something to. So once I've identified that, have to make sure there's enough material. Sometimes there isn't. Sometimes the reason they're not covered as much is because there's like 2 articles and that's it. So I have to check that there's enough material, and then if there is, then I start researching. So I will read everything I can, note down any interesting moments, write them all in a sort of timeline, chronological order, and then write the episode, and then I'll get in my recording booth, record it, edit it, put some music on it, and then send it out for distribution on a podcast hosting site. I think the ethics of true crime are really tricky. I think that going forward, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and I think that will shift and I think that will change. But if in 10 years time I'm still doing what I believe is ethically the right thing to do, I'm getting these victim stories out, I'm telling them in an honest way, and ultimately people are wanting to tune in and wanting to listen, that is what success looks like for me.